think Sage Naruto, Hashi, Iruka, and Windmane could be viable in the current meta? Yeah. I don't see a problem with it. Hey, Chris. Hey, guys. Weird. Um, hey, Star. I've been doing well. Just work's been having me pretty busy. Usually the weekends are kind of rough for me. Yeah, that was always a problem, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, he's not worth the money he costs. Yes, I am. I was eating cheese sandwich. Cheese sandwich. Sorry. Will be outclassed. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, he's not bad. Just like the supers in the Tail Beast treasures are better than him, and they cost like 1/5 the price. Like free to play players could get supers in that treasure pretty easily. Yeah, this is gonna go well for you. Even Tashi, yeah, he's special. There's no denying that. But I just, if you gave me whatever $5,000 and said, okay, you can get a Tashi or you can get whatever the fuck else you want, probably getting whatever the fuck else I want. You have to like pair a Tashi with all the crazy stuff. I mean, we haven't really seen a Itachi that's like regular power level kind of person. Hey, him. Second here. One teleport remaining today. I haven't teleported at all. That doesn't seem right. Pretty new, and I've pretty much used all my scrolls and Kage treasures. I got Darui as my first rare. Do I carry on? Can you use the passive barrier correctly? Like, do you have lightning and water people to work with it? If you do, I wouldn't go back. I would absolutely not go back. I'd just wait for the next one. Cut some of the highlights of your streams and make short videos. Because that involves like work, and whereas I can just click a button and do this. The first guy that has Itachi, I haven't come across that person. But it's the same way with Sasuke, right? Like Sasuke's good, but if he's like $2,500, you have to like pair him with at least that much power gain to make him really good. Same with Itachi. If he costs $5,000, you kind of have to put 5,000 power gain in there to make him really good. It's just awkward. No, the other ninjas, you don't need them. Do you really want me to answer that? Was good? Or are you like just. Are we instigating stuff here? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Well, my opinions on Cyan is pretty well known, and he continues to just amaze me with the amount of bullshit that comes out of his fucking mouth on videos and stuff. And it's not like he's live streaming when he does it. He makes specific videos where you can like stop your recording if you screw up and go back and re-record it. Or you can watch it and go, "Wait a minute, that's not right," and fucking redo it. He made a video like I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago that was just everything was wrong about it. Everything was fucking wrong about it. And even people that are his fans were calling him out like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he didn't. The way he responded to them was kind of fucked up, in my opinion, because it's the same shit I was saying, where he doesn't ever admit when he's wrong. He just like keeps talking in like a circular fashion, and it just doesn't help anything. I think he's not a good source of information or opinions at all. And I think the game itself, it's kind of plateaued. If I'm being honest, it's definitely not going downhill though. I mean, we have way more stuff than we had when the game came out. So how could that be going downhill? If he's referring to events and stuff, it's there's small marketable improvements, like, but they're not huge ones. And some of the events are gonna be not great events. Not every event can be fucking Lucky Board. But I don't know how you can complain when you have things like this. Lucky Board, that's a super rare. It costs like 10K to get. Like a free to play could potentially get a super rare. Like Black Hadon, these are cheap as fuck. It's just weird. Goldfish, yeah, it sucks, but it's free coins, so whatever. Everybody needs coins. I don't know why people are saying they don't need coins. And some of these other events are like, but how summon rebates is good, armor rebates good. I don't know. Seems like people just want too much. But no, fucking Zion is Jesus Christ. I really don't fucking know what he's doing half the time. Is that what he said? I don't watch his videos unless someone sends them to me, like specifically, like, "Oh my god, you need to watch it." Like I watched the one I was referring to, where he fucked everything up in the damn video. He talks for 15 minutes, and I don't know if he got a single fucking thing right in 15 minutes. That's how bad that fucking video was. I'd be surprised if it was still up on his channel. um, yeah, I'll explain. he said the market is basically overpriced. What market? The fucking event stuff? Not really. It's like 14, 15K to get a event premium ninja, plus you get all the extra free shit. I land exactly where I started. That's weird. I just don't know what the fuck he's talking about. The exchange rate to dollars to ingots, it hasn't changed, and they can't like. What are you talking about? I don't get it. But like even then, like the event stuff, it doesn't affect your gameplay. I didn't even claim that. That's how little I did yesterday. What the fuck is this? Oh, supporting. But no, like yeah, there'll people that quit. Yeah, there'll people that come and play. But I don't think he realizes how many people play this fucking game. It's insane. If you took every other like browser MMO like this and combine their player bases together, it still wouldn't add up to the player base of this game. Am I gonna play the new Fairy Tale game? I might. I mean, I'll probably play it, but I'm not gonna go hard on it. Most likely, it really depends. Yeah, I'll watch it when I get a chance. See what the fuck he's talking about. What's going on, Blayfool? He specifically was calling out Kozo and Orgiri in his video because they spent. Who? What gives him the right to say how somebody spends their money? That's arrogant as fuck. I don't understand that. It's another person's money. Who gives a shit? But like everybody knows he quit playing. He basically doesn't play English except to like show English translations. He doesn't even play this fucking version anymore. He used to play on my server. He still has a character on my server, and he was like top 50, and he fucking bitched out. Because he's doing the same shit he's always done, is compare a game that's 2 years fucking ahead of us to this game. There, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, when something's 2 years old, like for example, the fucking Tendo Treasure Ninja. After certain, like, there's a depreciation of these ninja as more ninja come out and all this other fucking shit, and the older they get, they become cheaper later on in the game. That's just natural fucking business gameplay, all that fucking shit. So comparing like, oh, we get Nintendo for 1,000 coupons or whatever in China doesn't mean any fucking thing to us. He has no ability to like comprehend the difference in time. It's really weird. again, like, if something is overpriced in your opinion, then don't buy it. If you're quitting because something you want is too much or whatever, then that's fine. Quit. I don't really care, and I don't think Oasis cares. But we do enough where we try to do enough to make everybody happy, and it's fucking frustrating as shit. Trust us. It's frustrating as fuck to deal with that stuff. But we can't just go, oh, you know what? We're gonna make Gara Kazakage cost 400 coupons this week just because. Everybody wants free shit, and they're not gonna get it. Mm, oh, I need to do survival. And that, again, I haven't watched the video. I'm just going off what people are saying. So maybe I'm getting some stuff wrong, but okay. Uh, you but you understand basics. Like you could be 12 years old and understand the basics of this shit. An Xbox One costs more than an Xbox 360. An Xbox 360 costs more than an Xbox. As new stuff comes out, the other stuff gets devalued. And when you have 2 years of devaluation, when you look at some of these ninjas, what they cost in events in our game, of course they're going to look different than the game in China where it's fucking, 2 years ahead of us with 100 extra ninja or whatever the case may be. He might. I don't know. I don't think. He definitely has an ego problem, and he's got a fucking. So maybe, but I don't know. It's definitely something weird with the dude. I don't know if he likes drama or what, but I don't know how you could. The things he said in that one video I did watch were so blatantly wrong and misleading that it hurt to watch. And I don't know how someone who claims to know a lot about China, not even the English game, but the Chinese game, could be so wrong. Wesgood, to be honest with you, in full everything full disclosure, he's already had problems with Oasis. He got to the point where he was gonna get like legitimately fucking screwed. Like we were gonna copyright his fucking videos if he didn't shut the fuck up because he was just blatantly lying about shit. He deleted some of those videos, but where he might have got banned in the fucking game, not even this game, but China as well, because we have connections with them too, because he was just going out of his way to try and say negative shit for no fucking reason and being wrong and claiming things that weren't true. I don't want to get the dude banned, right? Because I think most of the stuff he does is probably good. I think there are videos every once in a while that he puts out, like the one you're referring to or the one I watched last week, that are not good for anybody. They hurt the people want to get better. They hurt the game. They hurt everything. But I don't think that's enough to get the dude banned. So if I brought it to Oasis, it would not be good. And I don't think that's an appropriate response. But why would you make a video about that? And why does it have anything to do with Oasis or the game? That's a more cultural thing. Look, dude, if someone wants to spend all their fucking money to buy a goddamn yacht, I'm more power to them. I mean, I think any reasonable person, no matter what country you're from or whatever, that has the ability to spend money on entertainment probably does so, even if it's only occasionally, right? Going to movies, going out to eat, whatever the case may be, some type of fucking entertainment. And that's what the game is. It's entertainment. So if people want to spend their money on that, that's up to them. Boom. No, I didn't start the stream because of Zion stuff. Someone had asked me what I thought. So I answered the question. But no, the price isn't going to stay the same. It doesn't matter how many people are buying the stuff. And if you really think that many people are buying fucking pains 80 pain fragments in Land of Lightning, you're out of your mind. It's just a time frame stuff. That's another aspect I didn't even talk about, Wasgood. If you're running a business, say you're selling fucking hats or whatever, and people are buying your hats at whatever price you set, if $10 a hat, they're buying your price at $10 a fucking hat, and you're selling them like fucking hotcakes. You're selling them like crazy. Well, what and why would you reduce the price? People still buying them, so why? And even if you did reduce the price, on the theory that more people would buy it, which is what people say if you reduce them to 8, now you have to get 20% more people to buy your hats. But generally speaking, if people aren't going to buy your hats at $10, they're probably not still not going to buy your hats at $8. So you're probably not going to get a 20% increase to maintain the same amount of income. But again, that doesn't really have a whole lot to do with it. It's more of a time thing and the devaluation of fucking characters. It's not because people are buying them, because really, people aren't buying the pains in any event. I think the only pain that people actually buy is Jigo Kudo when he shows up in events. The rest of them are very unpopular with people that are buying them, and they have been for a while. Neurotoxin does end when the character dies, because Neurotoxin is only the main character. Ambush Special Tactics is a buff, and that's different. Like the water main poison passive that ends when the main dies because it's a constant thing. But if it's a buff, it lasts the amount of time that the buff was designed for. So if it's 5 turns, it lasts 5 turns regardless. I think it would be worse if it was a AAA game, to be honest with you. But I think by now there's a reasonable expectation for it. If you played the game for a while, you remember when the game first came out and people found out what the Tendo Super Rare pulls costs. They actually found out because of me, which is one of the reasons why I'm not a moderator anymore. But anyway, um, so they found out it's $1,000 to draw for either Tendo or Hashirama, and they freaked the fuck out. They freaked out about that shit. There was so many posts complaining, and then Kage Treasure comes out, and they find out that they're 2,500. They don't even fucking raise a flag about that shit. I haven't seen a single person complain about it. How much Sasuke or Raikage costs. So it's kind of like, yeah, there are people that would complain about that stuff, but for the most part, the people that are actually playing the game are uh, more or less accustomed to that kind of thing. Plus, I think everybody knows nowadays that like ninjas by themselves don't mean shit. You can't just buy a Susanoo Itachi and expect to wreck everybody because that's not how it works. Yeah, I'm going for Tendo, but I'm not spending money on them. I'm just going with whatever fucking seal scrolls I have. I've drawn. I drew for Hashirama like the a couple days after Tendo Treasure came out. I've done all my frees since then, which is what, like 5 months worth of frees, and I've drawn like 150 scrolls since then. So I don't know how close I am, but I'm going for that because I don't care about anything in the Tailed Beast treasure, and I really don't care about anything in the reanimated treasure either. going to make a post about the Kagura Supercross. It's that's just weird, right? Like if you remember back in the day, that was a huge thing. Like you couldn't go to a forum and not see someone complaining about it. But when Kage came out, and ever since, no one said anything about how much Atashi cost, or much less Susu Sasuke or Raikage. So I think the players that were uncomfortable with it at the beginning were players that weren't likely to spend money in the game regardless. I mean, how there's no ninja in the game that I'm just super scared of. If someone gets home, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm screwed now, because that's just not how it works. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So it's a combination of getting used to the price, but it's also the understanding that ninjas aren't everything. Hey, Soma. Um, I think the people that quit, though, like I said, I don't think they were probably not familiar with the browser game, model, and probably weren't comfortable spending money at all, much less, $1,000. But how many people really have Sushun Sasuke and Raikage, right? One, two, three, four, four, five. There's five or six on server one, and server one's like the gold fucking standard for this shit. And most of the time, they don't fucking even use that shit anymore anyway. This dude's got Raikage. Is he using Sushun Sasuke? She is. Let's see. Iron Soup has both Raikage and Susu Sasuke. Not using any of them. So I don't. It just depends. People sit here and say they're crazy, crazy, but they're really not that good. Any chance the level cap will be increased this week? Nope. I mean, there's always a chance, but it's unlikely. Very unlikely. What am I doing? Oh, that's what I need to do. How many posts about the arena awards thing? A lot. Probably as many as we saw this week too. Free to plays could get 200k power in 2 years. Probably. I don't know. I mean, 200k really isn't the norm in China. It really depends what server you're playing on and stuff like that. But 2 years, get 200k. I mean, if you're smart about it, yeah. If you didn't just like derp all your free coupons and stuff at seal scrolls or ninjas from events, yeah, it would be pretty easy to do that. When is new content coming out? I don't know. Not this week. Be interesting to have. The next new things that would come out are shop update, the tactics formation percent bonus, and then arena cross server, like actual arena cross server. What does Oasis consider to be strong ninjas? I have no idea. I think it's 3 stars and shit like that. I'd be really surprised if it was anything like special though. I doubt it is. I because I don't know where they got 300 for, but I've seen the super rares pulled at 210 quite a few times, and I've seen them pulled as high as 280 before, but that was like just once. But it's around 200. Who did I fucking shield? Nobody? What the hell? It's I'm not sure what it is. It's probably random. You confuse me with another guy in Kaiser server. Oh, okay. Please Arena CS. Still haven't gotten my ass whipped by Orgiri and Mets there yet. This is another thing. Like when the Tailed Beast treasures come out, I think people are gonna be a lot happier. I hope. It'd be interesting to see people's reactions because there's gonna be, since we have the benefit of like foresight and knowing things beforehand, it's pretty easy for even free to play players to save up either the majority or all of the seal scrolls you need to get a super rare from a tailed beast treasure. I wonder how that's going to go. If people are going to be happy or they're just going to be like standard now. Informative videos. I mean, I do it in the live streams now. I just answer questions. Fighting Noto won't be fun. You know you crushed Notorious, right? Like it wouldn't even be close. You've got like 25k power on him. If you mean Origiri, that'd be different. But Notorious, you destroy him. merging the servers would not be better. That's one of the complaints people have is you get like random. You pull for a super rare and you get like one of the random super rares. I would much rather pull for a specific one. If I was going for Roshi, obviously I have Nine Tails, so I don't need Roshi. But if I was going for Roshi, I'd want to make sure that I get Roshi. If I wanted Han, I want to make sure I get Han. Not to mention having two separate treasures gives you free draws a day or every 48 hours, which means in a period of 3 months you're getting two rares instead of just one. So what he suggested is gonna hurt everybody. Not only the free players, but the fucking pay players too. So that's how bad that fucking sentiment is. Just straight stupid. Caracas. Yeah, it is a little tanky. I think that's the point though. Maybe I can get this off? Yes. No! Oh, he quit. I was like, why the fuck didn't that go off? You can do that now if you wanted to, Strike. It's just there. There's not all the tail beasts aren't immune. I don't know if you're thinking there are. There's only one other tailed beast in the treasure that's immune. No, there's two. Sorry, there's two. There's Roshi and there's Udataka, the six tails. There's one that has super armor, which is Han, and the rest of them are just like regular kind of ninjas, but they play with the other tailed beasts. Almost like Killer Bee does, but like not Fu, the fucking, I can't remember which one. One of them, when at the start of the battle, you get basically this mystery for free to all the tailed beasts you have. So it gives one extra standard attack, like automatically at the beginning of the fight, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's my email's been up there for like ever. I'm not worried about it. Is it Fu? Yeah. It's that like stuff like that is interesting to me. They don't all buff like that though. There's not that many buffers. I have lucky. I have 9 of them? What the fuck? Level 4. Sweet. I just don't know how people could ever complain about Lucky Ninja, if I'm being 100% honest. You get so much value out of these packs and the random stuff you There's three fucking level fours. Four. There's a level three. Like, this event is just so good. There's another level three. Hey, another level four. And whatever the fuck that is. Advanced threat. Okay. Just so good. No, Yugito is probably my favorite. Not like gameplay wise, but she's my favorite tailed beast in like the anime and shit. But she has the AoE. She also it costs 20, which means you can do some interesting things on turn 2, and she resurrects, which is cool. No, I did not, and I don't plan to. That fucking crazy lady. She didn't end up leaving last night either. She was like sitting in her car, and I guess she called ambulance to come get her because her back was hurting or something. So her car's still here, but she is in the hospital. Yeah, Yugito's interesting. You can do some cool stuff with the tail beasts, but really, like the big thing is having Roshi, which is just like a incredibly powerful ninja that people are going to be able to get for free, realistically. And Han's really powerful too. He just fits in a completely different way than the other ninja. Okay. Congratulations, I got a level 5. Watch it. Level 5. Ninja test. I don't really give a shit about ninja tests. Oh, I guess I did get. Can I get super, super lucky here? Because that would be awesome if I could. Nope. And nope. I don't think I'm going to get to it in time. I don't think I'm going to get lucky enough to get it. Which means I'll just have to wait for the next one, which sucks, but whatever. I should probably do my shit, but. Eh. Yeah, Han does help, but they also nerf the lightning root warrior thing too. I mean, they still get the immunity debuffs, but it's like 20% resistance instead of 100%. Hmm. That's not enough. And I guess it's enough for this. Attack. 400, 6. Oh, yeah, that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Probably. Probably. Ooh, okay. It's probably gonna be closer, but alright. Shit, I'm gonna run out of coins. That's too many's. Okay, and then. What the fuck do I have level 4s for? That happened. I mean, I don't need ninjutsu on them, so I guess at some point I was like, whatever. It's weird. When we'll be getting the new clothing, I don't know, but it should be fairly soon. No, that's what I wanted. Oh yeah, fucking shitty attack ones too. I mean, that makes sense, but whatever. Is that enough? Okay. Oh, resistant stuff. Not quite. Hey, 50k. Yeah, I would like to have clothing show up in combat. Um, I mean, it's never a bad idea. It's not like it's super expensive to invest in it. But if you can afford to wait, then wait. Oh yeah, I never did all my quests. That's right. That's gonna be annoying. Maybe not as annoying as I thought it was gonna be. Okay then. Due to fear of in me hitting water. When should you do it? You should probably do it now. You should really try and get to 120 as soon as possible. These fucking fire? Whatever. Ignite will get them. Maybe Ignite will get them. Fuck. I'm pretty sure I beat 120 at around your power. And you may not have the ninjas I have, but it's definitely possible, dude. What round is this? Am I gonna lose? Round 7? Nah. 20 years later? Yeah. Well, I'm doing it the like super hard way. No fire on my team. Just ignite. You said that I am the only one left. You couldn't be more wrong. No, get away from me. No, 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 no! Okay, what is this? That's it. That's what you got for me? I'm gonna one shot you. What the fuck? Ironically, it's Six Tails versus Tendo. And Tendo getting fucking shreked. Just do this. No, just auto. Fuck it. Yeah, you're dead. Bitch. Wait, did I see another Naruto there? Is that fucking crazy? You are really strong. It's the first time Pain's been beaten like this. Hey, look. It's another Naruto. Look at. We're twinsies. We're twinsies. Hey, buddy. Wanna race? Huh? Huh? Pretty sure you're dead now. Just saying. Wait, Shuriken forces. No! No, I should have waited. Oh, it still went off. Never mind. My Naruto is stronger than yours. Damn, I'm injured. Naruto, pull yourself together. I don't. Well, I'm a little injured. I took 500 damage. It's fine he turned into that. Still, you need to know that my pain is greater than yours. Yeah, but what about rage, son? No, Naruto! You're my boy! Sure. Was that the last quest? Boo. I just did that because I needed these items. Lots of these items. That many. There's plenty of stuff on the forums about how to get by them and stuff. Even after 2.0. I'm sure you could find some information. I don't know who Karui is. Nope. Goldfish fishing. Nope. Lucky board. I've got 114 times. Pretty much for free. It's interesting. It's a lot of medium threads for free. Well, I think think that's it for my dailies, guys. I don't think there's anything else for me to do. I'm gonna escort you the whole way. Got you, buddy. Where'd you go? Did someone attack you? Don't worry, I got your back. Alright, Gotham. No, Gotham! Alright. What the fuck? People keep disappearing. This is a bridge of death. If you come this way, I'll kill you. Don't do it, Xeon. Yep, that's what I thought. Hokage Shiva? Dead. Rip, Andrew. Anyway, I don't have shit else to do. So I think that's it for me. So, you guys take it easy. I'll be streaming probably tomorrow. Probably do my dailies the rest of this week. Take it easy, guys.